Hey everyone, hope you're having a great day. So let's start today's today's session. So this is gonna be something like one-to-one which I'm trying to do. So what is cloud computing actually? And as the name suggests, how can cloud computing help us to be better and further? So what is cloud computing? Computing by default. So cloud computing is a delivery of different services through the internet. So where we'll use the internet as a medium to deliver different services. So rather than having something called a co-location or a virtualization model, by cloud computing you have the ability to harness the certain resources that you may need to pay otherwise, and having a different set of storage that you are gonna buy and use. With cloud computing you'll be able to harness them by just paying for it, which means so you are gonna take it as a rent, and you're gonna use it only for the amount that you're gonna use. The rest you don't have to. So cloud computing is a delivery of different services throughout the internet, and these include tools and applications. And the main thing which cloud computing provides is compute. Then we have the storage, then we have the databases, and so on and so forth. And so what cloud computing helps the business, it makes the business more agile and elastic and save costs. So rather than having the total cost of ownership is changed, the whole model is kind of changed. Rather than buying the resources that you need and using it for a future period of time, it gives you the access, it gives you the ability to save costs. If you are gonna use the resources that you don't have actually, but there'll be certain time in the future that you may need particular resources, such as you may need a lot of compute in the future. It means so you have the ability to do so. And so the business has the ability to harness the cloud, and suppose that you have something and you want to deploy your application globally within a span of a week. So it's practically you'll have a lot of work to do if you're going to build your own database, your own servers and all. But with the help of cloud you'll be able to do it within a minute, couple of minutes. So it gives you that power, and it gives you the ability to deploy your applications while the cloud service provider is taking care of the rest. And cloud computing provides various services like infrastructure as a service. So it is practically what we said. So and they'll give you the infrastructure, you can just build upon it. The below things, the other things, will be taken care of by the cloud service provider. Then we have the platform as a service. In platform as a service you only need to take care of the code, the rest will be taken care by the cloud service providers. Then we have is a software as a service. So software as a service is kind of a regular, it is something that your code and everything will be hosted, and the users will be able to use the software. For example, Gmail, it is hosted in a cloud, but you'll be able to access it. So it's a different method of things which will be available within the cloud service providers. And there are a lot of things. So cloud give you the access to give the IA, which means identity and access management, which kind of gives you who can access what on which resources. So it gives you the ability to streamline the access process so that only the persons with the proper access can be able to access it. So it is a wide area, and it has a lot of capacity to move in future. As per the Google suggestion, every company in the end is going to be a data company, and it's how the software is going to be, the differences that's going to happen. So it is something of a near future, but we do have a great stand for it now. So in the next episode, we'll be talking about compute engine. What is a compute engine? But can we also call this compute instance? So what does an instance do and how it does help you and we'll talk about the pros and cons of computer instances and what are the things that we can expect from a computer instance. So stay tuned for it, people. Have a great time. Thanks for your time.